Pretty much the only thing I did was do like this book at least once, so I could get the tutorial out of the way. And well, everyone's at level 30 now. But that's probably gonna be the last one of the few times that I'm actually gonna be at equal levels. Because I am going to at least try to get the other three members. Actually, no, two. Because one of them, as I said, is not going to be until after Harlem City. There's Radiant. And yeah, there's this trend of making Radiant actually useful because everyone in their goddamn mother knows how bad this Pokemon is. Like, I think you need to understand. They gave a Pokemon like Radiant Iron Fist with a base stat of 35. Every single... as far as I can tell, every single hack that I've played a Pokemon has actually made Radiant at least somewhat usable. If not actually decent and good. Because otherwise, who the fuck's gonna go out of the way to use Radiant? Fucking nobody. Also, I think I realized I have not done any sort of stock on... Well, no, it turns out I was just fucking paranoid. Let's continue. I don't think I've mentioned it enough, but I fucking love the music of Gen 4. Like, the Gen 4 sound font is one of my favorites. Like, if there's one thing that I've yet to see as far as I can tell anyway, is like any of the sound fonts for like the 3D Pokemon games for both like GBA or the DS. Mainly because like it's a bit easier to do sound fonts for stuff like this, as opposed to trying to replicate the sounds that you would hear in, say, Coliseum or XD, or even Battle Revolution. It is also worth mentioning that, yeah, Lucario's actually pretty damn close to getting Aura Sphere. So it was especially imperative for me to get Nasty Plot early. Or as soon as I was able to. The only thing now is to get Flash Game. Flash Game. Funnily enough, if I really wanted to, I really wanted to like trade it over to a completed save file I did have, give it Flash Cannon there, and then trade it back. But it's already established that the friendship value gets reset when you trade it over to a different player. And but it no longer matters for Lucario. It does matter if I need something to use return. It's a big fucking problem. Every time it's just short. No, that's something I should probably check and see if I can actually... probably not. Maybe we can get to fucking Celestion town early. Because I don't have to worry about getting to the third gym as soon as possible. probably have to anyway. It's gonna make all the difference in the world. Make sure the Pokemon I'm using is EV trained. Actually, especially some Pokemon I'm thinking of. I'm not just talking about the Force Gym either. So I think it's everything from the Force Gym onwards that is going to be a bit more difficult. As of now, however, we're kind of just still dealing with a handful of stuff that's not fully evolved yet. You know what? Well, as soon as we're done with this building anyway. I am kind of half tempted at least. Because I don't think I have done chaining in this gym anymore. Pretty much any of the chaining for shiny hunting that I have done has been in like the 3DS titles. X and Y, or as in Sun and Moon with the SOS battles. Again. Because it kind of felt piss easy to get shinies that way. Way too fucking easy. Granted, it kind of felt like it's easier because of how much more common shinies are altogether. Basically, by reducing, increasing the odds by double. I kinda do, but I kinda don't. No. Like, it's way too inaccurate for me to use them reliably. I'm not trying to really justify it all that much. Maybe I could try with one of the teammates, but I'm not sure which one. Should I just mention what the other half team is? So I already have Philgate, we already have Lucario, we already have Leafeon. I suppose I am, since we're gonna get to them soon enough. One of them is gonna be Gliscor. One of them is gonna be Ninetale, since that gets Drought. Gliscor also gets Poison Heal. I'm gonna mention hidden abilities. What was the last one again? The last one is Fly. Yeah, I mentioned Flygon. Yeah. There's Jupiter. I almost said Juniper. It's also going to pose a problem at getting Gliscor. Because I don't think we've gotten a Razor Claw. Wait, no, Razor Fang. Razor Claw's Weavile. I haven't gotten a Razor Fang yet. Nor do I remember where you get one. Probably should have been one of the things I checked. Razor Fang. 215. 15. hidden item. Yeah, that's not gonna be for a little bit of ways. Well then. I don't know why I keep checking empty coins. There's nothing there. Oh wait, now I remember. Because there's also the building that has the secret room. After we deal with it. They're slowly catching up. Of course. How I said he's gonna get OSB soon. I literally meant the next level. Sable's a bit bulkier, but it's still Sableye. Though I did forget about Shadow Claw being buffed. That hurts. Oh. Okay. At least get all this food. That's mainly why I sent out this. It's not really surprising. I really wish I had, like... Oh yeah, because there's like very few places that has lumberries. I don't know how useful lumberries would be at this point. Oh shit. I was about to say static conditions, what the fuck are those? You. Alright. Somehow keep forgetting Tanglers so bulky regardless of it having the evolution of Tanglers. This book give me a light. You can do this, right? Specialty determination. You can do this, right? Yeah. Yeah, 15 HP to spare. I already have a bike suit. That was easy. Get a Porygon for troubles. Not that we're gonna be using it. Much as I love Porygon Z. Like, as strong as Porygon Z is, you would think it would actually be good. But no, it's like, it's because of, like, despite its offenses, it somehow easily gets itself walled. Rotom. Too bad that it's damn things on the PC. But yeah, that's glad to see Rotom is actually getting its Titan from Gen 5 onwards. Too bad you can't use it in the Battle Tower still, or the Battle Frontier even. Not until after this gen. You know, when we're not gonna have another Battle Frontier again. You know what? Oh, right there's the egg. Sure, even... I say that, but I fucking love Togekiss. Like, I don't think I've had a playthrough yet where I used Togekiss. One of these days I will. Yeah, he just gives you a Dark Stone instead. It would be great if I was getting you. I'll just hatch the egg. Thank you. False, yeah, false swipe. Okay. That's 206. Yeah, because Blacko's gonna be down there. That being said, oh, like accessories. Hey, we're back here. Alright, now it's high time to actually get Trapinch. Okay. That took a while. And this time, suppose we don't mess up trying to catch the thing by poisoning it. Okay. I'm literally just using Chikamina since it's the only thing I have to live to catch it without outright killing it. Awesome. Since everything's currently level in the 30s, by the time I bring up the stuff, it won't be far behind before it becomes before it becomes a Vibrava. One more Zubat before we leave. Literally every cave ever. If you try to leave over here now, you just get blockades saying you have to do Wayward Cave. Most specifically, the part with Mirror in it. Kind of odd, but I get why. Especially if you're going to be doing the Battle Frontier, you kind of have to make sure you've got that done. Yeah, I totally forgot to name Cabbage. But not too far behind from Autumn City, so I can just do it then. Right, it's escape. Okay. Thankfully, it's not going to be mindless wandering around. Don't be set to do this. Yeah, that's why I kind of wish I had the flash cannon, because XC has its fairy typing. Oh, we can still do this. Yeah, it really doesn't help when most of your teams weak to dog. Oh no, that's just the issue right there. Oh right, I forgot. She talks in third person. Totally doesn't remind me of another character with pigtails. Twin tails, rather. Yeah. Guess what we gotta do? Go all the way back. We can't even use an escape rope either. Hurrah for not being lost. There's Dazzling Gleam. And now we can go back. Booted up to TM. Just like that, eh? Didn't have to forget any moves. Once again, gotta do that 2 more times. Turns out it didn't take me too long. Assuming I still catch it. I don't think I've mentioned that Bulldoze is even in this. But alright. I'd much prefer getting into the real ball if I can. Alright. Oh, but there's something else I need to be doing. Because I did forget to do. You know what? It's fine. Like I said. As I said, Odd Home isn't that far away, so we can just stop by there and nickname them. But as I was going to mention earlier, There is one other thing I am doing, and one that I debated whether or not I should or not. I might as well. So what else am I gonna show, like doing trades outside of NPCs? Gosh, back in the day we had to go to a separate room in the Pokemon Center to do either trading or battling. Ah, jeez. Making myself feel a little aside. So let's say you were doing this with multiplayer. Like, because, let's be real. The way multiplayer is handled in Pokemon nowadays is kind of just do a menu. Back then, we still had to do, like, go to a separate room in the Pokemon Center, whether it be upstairs or at least in the start of Gen 4. There's also the downstairs where it's global multiplayer. But for local multiplayer, and we're still saving a lot of data. Ah, jeez. Once again, at the risk of dating myself. I wish I could show, but like, yeah, it's stuff like this. Oh my god. And the fucking bars, dude. Alright. But we already have a Munchlax. No, this so I can make absolutely certain I get the goddamn Razor Fang. This Munchlax literally just has the Razor Fang. I'm just getting it over here so that I can actually evolve Gligar. Everyone else is getting their evolutions. Though that does remind me to check if I even have a Firestone. Because you might have saw an egg. Well, it's not just any egg. It's a Vulpix egg. A Vulpix egg that is a shiny egg. I'm wondering, how the hell do you do that? I'm a real chief. I pretty much bit the bullet and got like a Japanese Ditto and bred it that way. I wasn't so depraved as to actually, you know. Also, because I'm doing this with a new instance, it's syncing up the input, so that's kind of why I was looking at that. But the Ditto, I did have to put in like the Japanese Ditto in the save file for Renegade Platinum. But the breeding I did do on that, and combining that with the increased shiny rate, oh my gosh, English, that Renegade Platinum has with the Master method, it resulted in getting a shiny Vulpix in the 15th egg. I'm pretty sure it's 15th egg. I'm fucking catching by 5s. But this egg will be in fact the Vulpix, which is our last member of the team. But of course, I need to make sure I actually have the fucking Firestone. Because if not, Vulpix is gonna be delayed, to say the least. But heck, since I'm doing this multiplayer, I could literally just get it right now if I really wanted to. Give me a second as I double check. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check my thing. Yeah, that's another thing. You can also just check your... I do. Okay. So yes, I will be getting Vulpix. Though there's this also means that I'm also done with this multiplayer instance. Alright. And since we have the... I cannot speak. Since we already have, like, the egg, it's gonna take a short while to hatch, so... now we just have to hatch it. Kind of amazing how I actually forgot I even had the Firestone in the first place, but there we go. Beautiful. This time I'm not gonna forget. Pretty much every single goddamn time I have a Ninetales. It's always the same fucking nickname as well. To be fair, it's a fitting nickname. But still. Thank you, Munchlax. Don't touch me, we have 2 Munchlax in the box. No, I'm just crazy. Because that egg was actually the fucking, real loot back then. I'm just losing track of everything now. Might as well get it away now while it's still fresh in my mind. Anything that makes it even better? I don't have to worry about missing any moves besides that. Because what? Ninetales gets the Fire Fairy typing. And since it already was as a green, it also gets Moonblast. Since it's technically taking that fairy typing from its Alolan form. So it gets Dazzling Gleam, it gets Moonblast. Nasty Play is still part of its learn set. And since it has Drought, once I get Solar Beam, I'll give it that as well. As of now, it's just gonna have to deal with Dazzling Gleam for right now. I say because we're not gonna be able to help at this point. I'm gonna get Gligar Stealth Rock. And Trapinch, while I was loading up, also I forgot they gave it Signal Beam. Because it's gonna need special bug stat by the time it comes to my problem, so there's that. Me, come on. Oh my gosh. Come on, thank you. Let's actually get both of our teammates involved. Speaking of like... What we're missing is a Toxic Orb. Absolutely astonishing how Gliscor has only gotten better over the years. Granted, its typing has always been phenomenal. See fucking Landorus in both of its forms, but Gliscor has not only has it always gotten better, but it's gotten to the point where it's absolutely fucking fantastic. This probably is gonna be fantastic. Nope. 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 Okay. That's what I get. Great. Doing great stunts was lovely. Fucking hate this thing. Yet they had to go to give it an evolution and did nothing with it. I would ask why the hell you have two of them. But I remember it's a fucking hiker. Much prefer. Somehow I'd much prefer this over seeing Geodudes, Onyxes, and Machops all over and over and over again. Goodness fucking gracious. Can I just say that the updated sprites from Trapinger's line is actually so much better? I kind of... You can tell it's an old sprite. You can absolutely tell. I'm not getting much out of punch. Despite everything slowly catching up in levels, we're still just a little bit over. Oh. Yeah, this is what I was talking about with Hariyama. Like, it's the same dose and time, but it's like, there is an updated sprite for Hariyama, but it's one I much prefer, but it's like, I get why. It does seem like a bit much if you see it. Nice, it was your turn. I forgot. I said as I remember anyway. Oh, I know that's the bot. This might actually pose a problem. It was like, oh, it's fine, this should be easy. It gets stick bad. Or you can take yourself out with recoil damage. Or not. I lit up with the wrong fucking thing. Oops. I don't think the physical could do that much. I say it sends out a fucking body slam. Totally not miss ball, by the way. Actually, you know what's a funny thing, given that is both Miss Ball and Lunar Dance? Because basically Lunar Dance is no longer available as a move for Cresselia. You know, one of the best moves that Cresselia has access to. So it kind of doesn't really... Ironically, it doesn't really do that much without Lunar Dance. I mean, it can. You're just not going to be doing as much. They even give it healing moves. They're just like, no, you don't get Lunar Dance, I'm sorry. Okay. We wish I had fucking Flash Data now at this point. Did I mention it is permanent sun as well? Like, we don't have like the weather changes in Gen 6 onwards, so any weather effects that don't get cancelled out by each other is permanent. Are you fucking kidding me? Actually kind of sad we're getting walled out by Clefable of all things. Not really, there's just been so many special attack drops. Or you can get... Remember I said that those DBs being higher being a problem? Yeah, now it's a problem. It's a big fucking problem. So much for actually getting Ninetales to do something. Paralyzed, special defense up, I was supposed to switch out. 2 teammates paralyzed and getting multiple special defense drops. All from a fucking Clefable. Not Clefable. Good lord. Did I mention a lot funny? Well, in case I didn't, it's basically not quite Mega Lopunny, but it still gets a typing and a higher attack and actually no, speed is the same, it's just his attack is higher. Yeah, I figured. Shaking my head at this point. Okay. Fucking headache gone. Yeah, I would have loved that earlier. At the very least, to cut down the grinding I had to do. Alright. That's not a massive headache at all. Let me wish wish I had EV training a bit earlier rather than later. No, thank you. We're not getting much. Okay, I am going to soon, since given what's going to be coming up next. There's a bit of wood. Oh, that's even worse. I actually forgot I was over there. Even with barely the investment necessary, I still fail to take it. Sadly, no. I did debate whether or not I was gonna make Glyco to set up for Alligator. Ultimately, decided for Alligator. Okay, no, seriously. Oh, beautiful. Oh yeah, that fucking house in the top right. Because I always seem to forget. That's where you get like the more rare berries. Your select, your lychee, your pataya. And I want to say the type is English. The type is berries. Yeah, basically. Oh yeah, Enigma berries. The Mickey. And the Custap. Yeah, it's basically those. And you don't have to do anything with the underground to use the keystone either. You just get the keystone and you can get Spiritomb. Thank goodness! I cannot imagine trying to do multiplayer without being able to actually officially do so. Especially on something like this. So I'm seeing fucking static intermittent. That's concerning. That shouldn't be the case at all. Oh yes, the one Pokemon who was responsible for getting Dog Void nerfed. To the point where even Darkrai doesn't really use it at all. Like, because it only it can use it. But it's 50 accuracy. Like, you think that's enough coin flips? Anyway. How I here? Because up ahead, there's not just other NPCs we end up seeing. I did mention we're seeing, like, members of Elite Four. And I'll mention, like, the oak bit when we actually get to it. Because, haha, funny callback to Pokemon Snap. You know, the game where Oak was a fucking idiot. Doesn't know what he's doing when he's grading pictures. Guess what? Quite a few gens away from having heavy-duty boots. Part of me wants to laugh is like, why would you do that? On a Pokemon that has poison heal. Oh my god. At least I'll have something for Drapion. Oh my god. That... I think Ninetale... Oh, I pressed switch. No, just leftovers. Regardless, Ninetales are just clean up. Never mind. That still has a pitiful 81 special attack. Like, dear God, man. Oh, and the leftovers. Okay. Never mind, I get why you have these toxic. I can't even say, oh, but it's fucking Dustox, so who cares? Because even Pokemon like Dustox and Beautifly got buffed. There's Drapion. But the one Pokemon that isn't affected by Stealth Rock. Or at least it's only hit neutrally by it. Like the ones that I actually want until the name wasn't just a couple. Right. Yeah, that's why I want to Stealth Box up. Just 50% just snapped in half. What great typing. Truly. Oh, like tinted lens. I'm needed. Again. Oh, right, it's Scissor. That's not gonna kill. Yep. Fucking surprise faces. Technician bullet punch. Of course it was gonna kill. I really don't do it. That's hell of a fucking fly move. Gee, I wonder who's gonna be getting Exorcism. Certainly one that... Oops. Certainly one that's absolutely going to need it. Says I'm not going to use it. Well, at least not now. You know what? Just like at times I need to just give my Baba to expand shield. Because now it's the one falling behind. Still not sure if I want to actually do the contest in this. I haven't didn't do them at all in Storm. I also gotta love how even Pokemon with Poison Heal take damage from the poison in the overworld. What a... I probably wants to say that's the same case in Vanilla as well. What a great game. It would have been nice if we're using Togepi. We can't even access the move we learning yet. That's quite a bit of ways away. Yeah, we're struggling with stuff like that. I cannot imagine the Ghost Gym being all that much easier. You know what? I'm gonna check right now. Nope. Well, no time like the present. You know what the funny thing is? I actually did like the sort of math, but it did not fit the gym at all. I feel like it would have been the kind of thing to put in like the electric gym, not the ghost gym. And what a godsend that this is the third gym instead of having to go all the way to Veilstone City. Also, I just realized this gym is very much going to be a cakewalk. Since I don't think we have that many dark types you can have access to this early in the game. There's what? Relegator's new typing, Mischievous if you're going with Magius, Honchcrow since you get Dustin as well. Houndour technically, since you can find it via the Pokéradar. Ghastly, Gengar, Rotom. Yeah, that's kind of it, isn't it? Oh, well, Banette. And Dusclops might be a while. Same with Banette. But really, there's a few good options at your disposal if you're tackling Ghost Gym. And I do mean a few. Actually, I don't really want to do the other trainers so that but I mean, we are still just a decent bit above. You know what a funny consequence of doing this is? You know what? Let's see how we do without doing the other trainers. Let's see how we do without. Because we're still quite a bit above what the rest of the trainers are. Do I want something to say? Problem is, Drifloon is a bit of a pain. It's like, oh, there's lead off with Gliscor instead of Stealth Rock. Not gonna be able to do that if the result is it's setting up double team. Yeah, now it doesn't look so bad. That was Combine. Too bad for all his HP, his defense is piss poor. Especially after a crit. Ooh, ooh. Monkey noises. Yep, there's his Magius. Oh dear. And Father's just gonna take it, isn't it? Wait, no, it's physically fail. What am I doing? Especially after the... Right. No. Even then. What the hell was I worried about? Except for the bird, that's what I was worried about. No, still don't see much of a reason. Except it does that. That would. Oh, slap. No. Whoops. Nice slash. No. Unironically, Crunch is actually better, despite the higher crit rate. Oh, that's good too. But That's the chance to get a defense mode. And out it goes. That's okay. Yeah, no, it's still... Well then. I thought that was fucking perfect response. Oh, you know what? I probably should have done it so I would have taken 2 hits. Instead of looking like a damage roll. A damage roll I've succeeded. There's that stops. Now keep it in. Or you can just protect. Oh yeah. Two. There's Bayonet. And somehow I do not trust it to not take out my option. Bayonet is one of the ones that's the most baffling. Because they actually did buff Bayonet in this. But they gave it higher special attack, which it wasn't really going to be using. Even more baffling. I think they raised his attack as well, so... Like, they buffed his offense, and Shadow Claw is... Like, Shadow Claw and Shadow Punch are both doing respectable damage. But... Ironically, it's just highlight that Bayonet doesn't really have much to do on its own. It's like, oh, it's a physical attacking ghost type. Dust Wall already, like, especially after Dust Lord, that wall has already been filled. What is Bayonet doing? Like, mixed attacking, but like, oh wow, the mixed attacking off of 93 special. That's definitely gonna show somebody. Yeah, I kind of realized that I'm probably not gonna be able to do any like detail showcase until like I can actually. There's like there actually is like a stat chart you can create. Unfortunately, kind of wish I had been able to do that earlier so that it wouldn't be such a lucky miss. Go to Bayonet. Yeah, it's level 32 it evolves now. Yeah, they did buff his attack. But, again, 93 special attack. What's it gonna do with that? Like, you're probably just gonna lean into its attacking stat. Because Shadow Claw and Shadow Punch are both the same base power as Shadow Ball now. There's really no point. Well, at least end it off on... At least starting this bit. Oh, right. Motherfucker. I ain't agree we did this before. Yeah, I thought it was gonna take me less time to do this, but well, at least do what I want to do for this. But I think a lot of it is just due to how much I'm flubbing about. Because what I was hoping to do was go to this bit, do the Pokemon Mason, get to Soli, go to fucking Celestion Town, get access to EV trading, and then end off there. But that's kind of looking less likely. Otherwise, it's gonna end up being like a portion that I'm doing. Could I just... Never mind. So close it, so far away.